This is a public service announcement for HIV and AIDS in Honduras, brought to you by Epidemic Medicine, Honduras. EMH, fighting for the people of Honduras. HIV and AIDS is extremely prevalent in Honduras. They have the second highest rate of HIV and AIDS in all of North, South, and Central America, second only to Belize. HIV and AIDS in Honduras causes 2,500 deaths every year, and is the leading cause of death to childbearing women, which in turn causes many orphans in Honduras to have the HIV virus, because mother-to-child transmission is the second highest cause for HIV in Honduras. USAID has deemed this a concentrated epidemic because not all of Honduras has a high rate of HIV and AIDS, but within the 4 major urban provinces there is a high rate of HIV and AIDS, which are the Cortez, Francisco Morazan, Atlantida, and Yoro provinces. The highest incident of HIV and AIDS in Honduras is with heterosexual men. There are 18,600 men infected with HIV and AIDS. This is because, according to care.org, Honduran men will not practice safe sex and often refuse to wear condoms. Also because of sex workers within Honduras. Although 92% of sex workers will use condoms with clients, only 11% of them will practice safe sex with their regular partners. People who have multiple sexual partners every month have a high risk of contracting HIV. So with all of this unprotected sex in Honduras, it is very easy for HIV and AIDS to spread. So here at EMH, we say, always use condoms. Always practice safe sex. It only takes one time, one incident with a person with HIV for you to contract it yourself. AIDShealth.org states, preventing HIV starts with self-care by knowing your status, having safe sex, and if you inject drugs, using clean needles. Here at EMH, we are pushing every Honduran man and woman who does not know whether they have the virus or not to get tested. You need to know if you are infected, because if you are, you will have to find out what next steps you will have to take to manage HIV in your day-to-day life, what drugs you will need to buy, and what further testing will have to take place. Once again, this has been a public service announcement on HIV and AIDS in Honduras. Thank you for listening. Provided by EMH.